Hello and welcome back to today's episode of the What is K-pop podcast, where I, your host Sophie, talk about K-pop groups, their members, sometimes concepts, sometimes just, to be fair, just anything really that I want to talk about. This week in particular, so Wednesday's episode? Was it Wednesday's episode? Yeah. Wednesday's episode was all about NCT's second subunit and fourth subunit, 127 and Wave V. And today's episode is going to be all about their third and fifth. So NCT Dream and NCT Wish. NCT Dream, they debuted on the 25th of August 2016, and NCT Wish debuted on I believe it was the 28th of February. Am I making that up? I feel like I might be. Let's have a look. All the notes on the website that I'm looking at this stuff from. Oh, I didn't get it too wrong. It was on the 21st. Okay. So NCT Dream is, in my opinion, the best unit. It had to be said. And I've not actually listened to anything from NCT Wish, mainly because of the fact that the majority of the members are younger than me, and it makes me feel a little bit nauseous. just genuinely thinking about that stuff, that like I am older than those people. But yeah, no, I've not listened to anything from Wish, because I don't want to. I genuinely have to keep remembering which one is which. And I remember actually when the stuff about NCT Wish was like coming out of like what might be the names of what might be the name of the unit, because it was kind of thought that it might just be NCT New Team or NCT Tokyo for a while. But it was announced, I think it was announced like sometime in January or something, when like the debut stuff was being finalized, that it was going to be NCT Wish. And I was like, okay. Because the thing is that obviously the Seoul-based unit 127 is like the longitude or it's the longitude of Seoul, and obviously Wave V is like a completely different name because of the stuff with between South Korea and China. So it doesn't really make sense to have NCT Wish, but I mean, if that's their prerogative in life, then I mean that's their prerogative. But you know, that is just like, it is something to bear thinking about, of like how kind of their naming situation kind of goes with that sort of stuff, and you know, what they thought would be best for the group, and like what sounds better for us as like fans to have to say to these people. Because like the problem with like naming groups, there's a group called Drippin, DRIPPIN, I think, without the G. And like obviously it's like meant to be cool, it's meant to be gangster, it's meant to be like dripping, but like I don't know, man, that's weird. That's like like obviously it might just be my mind, but like the connotations of it, especially for like well, anyone who's had their mind numbed from the internet knows that that's not a good name. And so I have to wonder kind of like what the naming strategy is. But like, granted, I mean, like when BTS came out, it was like their full Korean name is Bangtan Sonyedan, which literally translates to Bulletproof Boy Scouts, and that's a strange name. But we all just kind of accept it because it's BTS, it's Bangtan Sonyedan, and I'm like, why don't we like it? Why do we find following these names? Or like New Jeans. I thought that was a super duper dumb name, but like it seems to be working for them. So yeah, but to be fair, I'm like, it's just one of those situations where I'm like, I'm too tired to think about it deeply or at all actually. So yeah, I mean, there we go. But I mean, NCT Wish, yep, Wish. To keep on reminding myself, seems to be doing okay. They've just had their second win on, I believe, Inkigayo, or it could have been one of the other ones. I don't know. I actually have never seen like a full episode of Inkigayo or M Countdown or the show or any of those like show things that they have in Korea, mainly because of the fact I wouldn't even know how to go about getting it, because I feel like it's one of those things where you have to get like a VPN or a virtual private network, and my dad like literally hates them. Like he has a burning hatred for VPNs, and so we don't have one in the house. But yeah, no, I've been waffling for nearly 7 minutes about nonsense. Anyway, so the groups that we're going to focus on today are the third and the fifth subunit of NCT, being NCT Dream and NCT Wish. Yeah. So one thing I actually wanted to talk about the other day that I didn't for whatever reason is actually their living arrangements, because Wish has no, not Wish. Dream has the most interesting living arrangement out of all of the groups, I feel. Because for the, what was it, like 2.5 years? Yeah, sounds about right. For that Sungchan and Shotaro were in NCT, they were living with Dream, and like obviously didn't have a subunit, so they were just kind of like hanging out there. They probably spent the most amount of time in the dorms than like any of the other members, because like they were debuted idols, you know, but they didn't have like a group to say that like, oh, this is like the dorms I'm living in. So obviously when they were then removed from NCT, they would have probably moved straight into what is now the Rise dorms, a group that we will be talking about at some point. And yeah, no, that's pretty much like what's kind of been going on there. And I wonder kind of what them two's feelings are on kind of being promised to debut in a subunit with NCT and just like kind of not having to do that. They actually aren't the longest like members who didn't have a subunit. That actually is like Ten and Kun, because Ten, he was injured, so he wasn't put into, I guess he would have been put into 127, but they were like, okay, well, we don't know what to do. We'll make a new subunit. We have people. We can make a new subunit. I don't know what SM was thinking, but yeah, no. So it's for the dorms. For the dorms of NCT Dream, Sophie, don't get off on tangents. You have only an hour left until you have to take your meds. Come on, Sophie, you can do this. Oh god. If for some reason it's saying it's not uploaded, which is fun. I hope I'm not talking into the void right now, but you know, here we are. we're just gonna carry on. So the dorms are that Mark and a manager and Hey-chan and Johnny, they obviously live in the NCT 127 dorms. 127 is like takes precedent over Dream always with Mark and Hey-chan. I'm sure that they actually want to live with the Dreamies full time, but to be fair, I'm like, whatever. It's the company's choice at the end of the day what the members do. Oops. Better not say that, otherwise something might happen. Please don't come for me, SM. Anyway, Renjun and Jisung, they have single rooms, and then Gino and Jaemin, they live in a room together. This is from 3 years ago now, nearly, so they could have changed, and I believe they might have done actually. And then Chandler, he actually owns a house in Seoul from when he basically his parents are like super duper rich. He was a singer when he was a lot younger, like he produced like 3 albums in China, so he has a lot of the moolah. Yeah, so as for the members, we have Mark, Renjun, Gino, Hei-chan, Chenle, Jaemin, and Jisung. They debuted on the 25th of August 2016. So I was actually 12 when they debuted, and then I quickly turned 13 afterwards. Skipping over Mark because we did already talk about him the other day. Renjun was born on the 23rd of March 2000, so it's nearly his 24th birthday. I did have to think about that just then. Yeah, he's Chinese. He was born in Jilin in the People's Republic of China. He's a little bit shorter than me, 171 centimeters, at 5'7", and he's an Aries. Someone would have to actually tell me this, but I have no idea what like the zodiacs really mean in terms of like that sort of zodiac, like their traits, because I just searched, but apparently on appearance, Virgos are humble, self-effacing, industrious and practical, but under the surface they are frequently natural, kind and sympathetic, as benefits their zodiac sign. Virgoans are methodical and quick thinkers, yet they have so much mental energy, they are frequently stressed and tense. Oh my god! Oh my god, I actually love that. That is like actually me to a T. Because obviously I don't know if anyone actually knows me in real life, but obviously I have quite bad anxiety too. And so I'm constantly stressed. Like right now, I should be doing my college work, but because of the fact that I said that I was going to post the podcast 3 times a week, I am wasting my time just talking at you, like listening to this podcast right now, when I really should be getting on with my college work. But to be fair, I do it to myself a lot, so I can't really be mad right now. I'm more mad at myself for not being organised and trying to be organised. So yeah. As for like the other traits about like being humble, self-effacing, there's someone trying to attack me. There's like a little fly trying to attack me. Being humble, self-effacing, industrious and practical. I'm sorry, I don't actually know what industrious means. However, I do know what humble, self-effacing and practical do mean. We all have this like running joke thing in my family that like I apparently need to eat a slice of humble pie, even though I eat the pie, I make the pie. I am probably, well, nah. Oh yeah, kind of. As for self-effacing, apparently it's like defined as not making yourself noticeable or not trying to get the attention of other people. I don't know. I mean, when I was, well, the thing is that I've always kind of wanted to be liked, so I guess I don't really. I want attention, but I always just end up like attracting the wrong type of attention because well, I'm blonde and tall, so that's the sort of attention that I do end up getting. But I also am very loud when it comes to certain things, so I do end up attracting quite a lot of especially when I was in school. People really didn't like how much I was just like standing up for myself, or like really just going in hard with like hating people apparently. So yeah, kinda, yeah, to an extent. Anyway, I love getting off track because it just, I don't know. Yeah. Next member is, pardon me, next member is Gino Lee Gino. He is actually exactly a month younger than Renjun. He was born on the 23rd of April 2000, and that makes him a Taurus. My sister is also Taurus. He is 5'10" or 176.8 centimeters. We gotta love the 0.8 part. Yeah, he was born in Incheon, South Korea. Incheon is basically the part of Seoul where the airport is. So yeah, that's an interesting old thing. Apparently he's also allergic to fur, but his family owns 3 cats. I am also kind of low-key, high-key, a little bit key allergic to my cats. Only slightly though. It just like plays up my asthma a bit and makes me a bit sniffly, but to be fair, I always have a bit of a sniffle going on anyway. So it's not too much worry about. Hey Chan, I'm gonna skip past him because we already know about Hey Chan if you listen to my 127 episode. Jamin. He was born on the 30th of August 2000, making him a Leo. And he's 5'10" as well, at 177 centimeters, and he was born in Seoul. He's actually an only child. Me and my sister were actually talking about how she was an only child for 4 years before I came along. And she often jokes to me that it was the happiest 4 years of her life. However, like obviously we don't know how Bexy, that's her placeholder name. I keep on forgetting how Bexy felt in those 4 years, because obviously she was 4 when I came, and yeah, I mean, I don't think she really even cared that Mum was obviously she was carrying me, and then got a sister. Because at the time, obviously, when I came along, she had just started school, like it was within a week. So I guess she wouldn't have really had to necessarily deal with having a younger sister for like long in like the day and stuff, because obviously it would be like 8 o'clock she leaves the house to go to school and she comes back about 4ish, so like, and then she'd go to bed at like 7:30 or something. So it's only like a few hours, but I love getting off track. Jeez Louise. But yeah, apparently he wants a sister, but to be fair, like, I do kind of get why you'd want to have a sibling, to have someone else to talk to. But actually, as the sibling, like I've known no different than being the younger sister. And I feel like I would want to know what it feels like to be an only child, but I also feel like it'd be super lonely because it would only be you and your parents. If your parents are at work, you're all alone. Anyway, we have Chenla. Chenla was born on the 22nd of November 2001, making him a Scorpio Sagittarius cusp. I actually don't know what that means in terms of his like personality traits. Like I think like you go with the second one. So like if I was born a few days before I would have been a Leo Virgo cusp, and I would have probably carried on still having the traits of being a Virgo. So I wonder if Chandler is more identifies with being a Sagittarius, if that's something that he particularly believes in. He was born in Shanghai in the People's Republic of China and debuted after only 2 months of training. He also speaks Mandarin in his sleep. Wow, that is, to be fair, that actually that makes sense because it's probably his mother language. His family's very rich and he has an older brother. I just went on to his proper profile. Like if you're ever wondering, it's the K-pop profiles, and then I just generally just talk about things that I want to talk about in regards to the members. Chandler also was injured during Glitch Mode, their first full-length album, I believe it was, or the second one. No, it was second, because it was Hot Sauce, that blooming song, Glitch Mode, and then it was ISTJ or whatever that one was called, and now they're coming back with another song soon. The teaser pictures for that, genuinely, I don't know about anyone else, I genuinely hate seeing people's feet. So that was a surprise when I opened up my Instagram and there was just feet. Ew, I genuinely hate feet. I really do not like feet oh god, I hate it. I hate it so much. And then we have Jisung from, I know you said from NCT Dream, even though we are talking about NCT Dream in this episode. Jisung was, up until very recently, the actual maknae of the entire NCT, and has now been replaced by the maknae of NCT Wish. Jisung was born on the 5th of February 2002, making him now 22 years old. He was born in South Korea. Of course he was born in South Korea, Sophie. He was born in Seoul, but lived in Busan for 4 years, and I got conditioner in my ear. I had a shower earlier, and I just noticed that my ear felt a bit like weird, so I checked, and I had conditioner stuck on my ear. Don't we love that? Anyway, that is NCT Dream. Okay, so NCT Wish is the 6th unit. Why is it oh yeah, Dojae-jung, yeah. Yeah. Proper unit, I guess, where they introduce new members. 5th official one, and then 6th in general. Okay, well, oopsie daisy. We're not going to be talking about Dojae-jung because we do already know the members. However, we are going to talk about Wish. They were actually formed for a survival show. So technically I should have been talking about them in a few weeks' time when we do a special week all about survival shows. Please stick around for that. They were formed through NCT Universe last start and contains Sion, Riku, Yushi, Jaehee, Ryo, and Sakura. Yep. All of that. And they did have another member, but he unfortunately had to leave due to health issues. Their dorm arrangements are Sion and Riku, Yushi and Sakura, Jaehee and Ryo, all in different rooms. They share rooms. Completely irrelevant. Me and my sister never shared a room. Yeah, because the house that I'm in currently right now is obviously my family house. I grew up here, and they bought it about a year or so before I was born. So I've only ever known this house, and I've always lived in the same room, except from about a year when my dad was remodeling it a little bit. And yeah, that is completely irrelevant to the point. Sion was born at Sion. He is the leader and the lead vocalist, and he was born on the 11th of May 2002, making him a Taurus that doesn't have his height down yet. However, I'm sure some people will have been able to figure that out. He was introduced as a future NCT member on the 28th of June 2023, and he trained for 4 years and was born in Mokpo in South Korea. Yeah, to be fair, there is unfortunately not that much information on these people. However, I will try. Riku, or Maeda Riku, was born on the 28th of June 2002. He has a zodiac sign, like the Chinese zodiac sign of sheep. I've no idea what the difference is there, but we're just going to tell you anyway. And his zodiac sign in general is Cancer, and he is Japanese. He was a trainee for 1 year. And his favourite NCT song is We Go Up! I love that song. I genuinely love that song. It's amazing. I think it's like one of my favourite NCT songs in general. Next member is Yushi, or Tokuno Yushi, was born on the 5th of April 2004, making him an Aries, and his Chinese zodiac sign is monkeys. He was introduced at the same time as Sion, and he's a former member of edamame beans. Oh my god, I love that. Oh my god, I actually love that. I actually recently found out, just completely randomly, that edamame sorry, edamame beans are the beans that you get in stir fry, and they contain soya in them. And my sister can't eat soya things, so I had to physically pick out all of the edamame beans out of the stir fry. I then told my mother, and she said to me, No, you shouldn't have done that, Sophie. Me and Bexy both like edamame. And I'm like, but she can't have it, Mum. And so Mum was like, all right then, fair enough. Yeah, my mum's quite weird about like some stuff sometimes, and I'm just like, what planet am I living in? Yeah. Anyway, so Jae-hee, next member. Pardon me. Or Kim Dae-young, was born on the 21st of June 2005, making him a Cancer, and he's actually Korean too. He's from Daegu, but he trained for 3 months. And his favourite NCT song is AO. Can I be honest? I'm gonna just be honest right here, right now. That part where Jason goes AO, and it just goes into like the super duper like like I think it's Do Young and Taeil, yeah. They're sat in that box room with like the plants around them. I cannot tell you how much I laughed when I saw that the first time. Because I was like, no way are they trying to make this serious right now. But that is just my opinion, so feel free to completely disregard my opinion, but I just found it so funny. Next member is Rio, or Hirose Ryu, born on the 4th of August 2007. Fun fact, I went to school starting in 2007. He was a month old when I started school. Yep, that doesn't make me feel old at all. He's also Japanese and trained for 1 year, and his hometown is Kyoto. Yeah. He wanted to become idol when because he likes SM when he was little, and moreover, apparently when he saw Do Young for the first time, he fell in love. Oh, ain't that sweet? Sorry, it's those sorts of like dreams that just make me really awkward. I'm like, I do not know what to say right now. His favorite NCT song apparently is Love Sign. What song's that? Love Sign NCT. Ah, so it's a Talil and Haechan song. I didn't know that. Fascinating. His role models are Do Young and Haechan, obviously. Next member is Sakuya. Oh my. Okay, let's try. Fuji Nagasakuya, the lead rapper, sub-vocalist, and magnate of the group, born on the 18th of November 2007, making him a Scorpio, and is also Japanese. He was a trainee for 1 year, and his favorite NCT song is Dancing in the Rain. Dancing in the Rain, actually. There was a clip of Taeyong just before the pandemic in January, I think, of when he was dancing in Paris. And I really liked it because it was very, very cool. Anyway, yeah, so my thoughts on both the groups. Obviously, I like Dream more than I do Wish because I've not listened to Wish, but Dream for me always kind of felt like when I looked at the promotional pictures of Dream, I'll be honest, like if I had stumbled across NCT when I was 12, I don't think I would have listened to them. However, I can appreciate their journey and their growth into what they've now become as the NCT Dream as we now know them today. They seem a lot more confident in themselves, and I do think that obviously comes with time, them being in their 8th year as idols. And I wonder kind of where they're planning to go now, as the members do start to get older. And Jisung is now 23, Mark is 25 this year. And no, wait, yeah, what am I talking about? Yeah, 1999. It's 25, yeah. And Jisung is, no, he was born in 2002. What I'm talking about is 22. And I do wonder if, like, what SM's plans are for Dream kind of going forward and kind of what they want to do with them. And as for Wish, I don't really have any opinions on them because I don't really care. I don't care enough to have any opinions, if I am going to be perfectly honest here. Because at the end of the day, it's like, even if we don't want these subunits, they're going to carry on making them because die-hard fans of NCT are going to support these people no matter what and still buy the albums, even if, like, the music isn't of a good quality or, it doesn't flow. And, like, apparently, not apparently, but Haechan, Don Hyuk, he said about how it feels weird for him to kind of be asked if he's going to support Wish because, like, he's in his 8th year. They've only just debuted. And so, like, there isn't anything that, like, Haechan and these guys can kind of relate on a personal level because, the youngest member was, what was he like? He was 9 when Dream debuted, right? So there's nothing really to be able to relate to on like a personal level between him and Hei-chan and stuff. So I wonder if like when it comes to, you know, when they do like a, I don't know if they do like, they'll do like an NCT 2024 album or like a song or something. I wonder kind of how the chemistry is going to be between the members, because of the fact that, like, you know, the guys are just so young in their careers. 127 and Dream particularly are kind of older idols, and Wavy have just kind of been doing their own thing. Like, I wonder if the dynamics are going to continue to, if they're going to be strained or different, or like, we don't know what to say to you right now. And yeah, and I wonder if, like, if my phone just went off. Okay. And I wonder if Rise and NCT Wish were to ever do a collaboration, if like Sungchan and Shotaro feel kind of this sense of not like animosity, but like just like, ugh, you are in the group that we should have been in. And I wonder if they feel like that, and like if things are gonna go well for Wish in particular. But I mean, granted, they have had their first win already, which, I mean, doesn't really say much considering they are from SM and they're from NCT. But I just wonder if like things are gonna go well for them in like terms of their career and such. But yeah, I mean, I guess we'll just have to kind of wait and see for what's going to happen in the future. Yeah. Okay, well, I think that's pretty much all of my thoughts on both groups. Some info about the members. On Sunday, we're going to talk about Sungchan and Shotaro a little bit more in depth, as well as about Lucas, and just generally concepts of NCT, my feelings on some songs. We're going to have a little bit more fun on Sunday. And then starting, obviously, again, next week, it's going to be EXO, Shiny, and I'm probably going to do Rise as well whilst I'm there, with obviously Super M mixed in there. I might even do them on Sunday, actually. And then next week is actually going to be the Triple S stuff, all about them, kind of their subunits, everything that happened with Acid Angels of Asia. But yeah, I do hope you had a nice time listening to today's episode, and I will talk to you guys again, or girls, or non-binary pals, again on Sunday. So I'll see you later. Bye.